Today, we get to do basic maintenance on the Jeep. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Koozie Time YouTube channel. Believe it or not, we are doing more work to the Jeep, unfortunately. This time, it's not so in-depth as a power steering pump. It's simple work this time. Easy stuff, all right? Now, unfortunately, we don't take enough care of the Jeep, so we have a lot of things we have to do. A lot of small things, thankfully. We got everything from putting on a new wiper on the back of the car, not the front, because the front ones are good. Things like the rest of the coil packs and spark plugs that I never did put on because I said we were gonna be cheap and only put on one part to fix one problem. I'm not trying to fix more than I have to. Other things like I have to do the oil change and I gotta rotate the tires because I've never done that. Never done it on the Jeep, I should say, and it kind of needs it. Come look. If you can tell, hope it's not too dark. The front ones, they're a little smooth, especially on the sides. And then of course the rear ones, if you take a look right here, they are definitely not as smooth and even have some corner to them still. So, now if any of you recall, when I did put in only one spark plug and one coil pack, kind of like this, I didn't put in the other three. And ever since I didn't put in the other three, the Ford Jeep has actually ran worse than before. Worse than when it had a bad plug or coil pack, I don't know which. Now, unfortunately, O'Reilly's only had one of these. They didn't have all three that I needed. I gotta pick those up Monday, and that's a whole other problem for a whole other time. But I did get plenty of spark plugs, thankfully. Might as well double check while I'm here. Looks like 3 to me, okay. For starters, since I got 3 or 4 things I have to do before I drive the Jeep anymore, I'm gonna go ahead and put on a wiper blade that goes on the rear. Now, unlike the front, the back one is actually very small in comparison. Like so. You need some reference, yep, kind of like me. I'm kidding. Imagine. Now, as much as I would love to put this on myself, my sweetheart Lily, my wife, has insisted that she wants to put it on because it's her car, her problem, and she just wants to learn. So here you go, trade me. If I had to guess, I'm willing to believe you just push a clip. Wait, hold on. You believe you just push one of them clips that's sitting on there and it slides out, right?
No.
No? It is identical to that one. Use that one for reference.
It's different than that one.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
Go ahead and slide that sucker off of there. Heck yeah. Good job, babe. So put the new one on quick.
Look.
What's the difference? Ew! I'd say that's a little worn down. Oh my goodness. It'll focus. Ew! Check that out. That's crazy. Put the new one on. Come on, let's see it. I'm excited to see this new one on there. First time doing this, and you've had this thing, how long now? 3 years, 4 years? 3 years. I'm sure by now it's well overdue. Hell yeah. Is that it, babe?
It is, and this actually lifts out farther than it used to.
Does it really? Wow, check that out. Go ahead and test it so we know it works. Grab your keys, grab your keys. All right, do it again. Jeez! Look at that. Cleans a lot better than the old one did, that's for sure. The last one, it would like skip in the middle, like, because again, it had no blade on it just about because it was old. Unlike the new one, check it out. I think what we'll do next, probably the second easiest part of this install, whatever that may be, is the spark plugs and the one coil pack that we did yet. Assuming nothing gives me a super hard time, shouldn't be too big a deal. I kind of like the last time I did anything with the coil packs. I ended up getting one of these tools out of our in-house kit. Talk about a freaking lifesaver. Unfortunately, I don't have the kind of sockets you need. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's one of them star bit thingamajigs. I probably ought to get a set of those. But I have this, so I'm not really worried about it. Yeah, there we go. Thankfully, doesn't quite have nowhere to go. Hell yeah. Uno. Dos. And tres leches. Or something like that. Got the extension. Got this guy on there. Get him out. And boom. If I've never shown you before or tested this theory on camera, you put one of these, take you a napkin or a paper towel, put it in your socket just a smidge in there. Just a little bit, because that's gonna sit around the plugs, it's gonna grab them better, it's gonna pull it out, watch.
3 hours later.
All right, after many napkins and paper towels, we came to the conclusion that spark plugs do not come out unless you loosen them all the way. Fun fact. We're gonna go ahead and put the new ones in, get this part done so we can get the rest of it done. Because even though it's 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night here in Florida, according to my phone, wherever it is, it does say that it still feels like it's 100 degrees, even though it's 88 out. That's how bad the damn humidity is. Yeah, I'm not gonna cap. Lily ended up pulling the plugs out after we realized you gotta have them loose. Thank you, babe. Not tight, it's too tight, babe. Right there is good, okay. First one's done. Say hello to number 2. And it doesn't stink.
Yeah, since your son had to stop because your son pooped.
What? Huh?
Because he blew out.
Yeah, poor Cooper. Ah, that poor dude. We were over here recording, getting the video done. He had a major fucking blowout. In parent terms, that's when your baby shits up a wall, pretty much. Shits up a storm. It was nasty. That's number 2. Where's number 3? All right, number 3, let's go. Cool. Oops, hope it's in there. Okay, good enough. Don't want to break nothing. All right, now for putting back in number, I guess that's 3. I guess that's number 2. And then, like I said before, we're gonna change the first one because I only have 1 coil pack. Because O'Reilly's just wants to not have the right parts.
They just carry one at a time.
That too. Look at that. Much newer, much wow.
Golly, get off of me.
Them bugs. Mama, they're following me, Who's following you?
Can I
The
tell you?
bugs.
Ma, they following me, Ma. They following me.
Who following you?
The bugs.
The bug.
I think y'all ever remember that one. Back in the old Vine days.
Can I tell you?
Depression. What's up?
Can I tighten them?
Parts? Yeah, let me start them at least. So we know we ain't threading them wrong. All right, honey, fire away. Whoa, if it's... Don't want to break them now, sugar. All right, looks pretty good to me.
I'm making sure they're tight.
That all, babe? That it?
That's it.
That's it?
That's it.
That's it.
All right, now that we got the second easiest part of this problem done, we're gonna wait till morning time to get into the rest of it, mainly because I don't wanna do the wheels, having to swap the tires around, do an oil change in the dark, especially if it gets messy, because then it's just an even bigger problem and it's nasty as hell. We're gonna pick this up in the morning. All right, you guys, it's the next day. Let's go ahead and get this friggin' oil change done so we can rotate the wheels on the Jeep and call it quits. Of course, you can't just jack up the car. You gotta pull the brakes so the car doesn't roll backwards whenever you're working underneath it when it's jacked up. And of course, can't forget your freaking jack stands. I'll pop the name of safety, yo. All right. There we go. Pan in place before I make a mess. See if I can get it off my fingers. Avoid getting it on my fingers, I should say. Check that out. Minimal damage. Gonna let that drain out and get back to y'all in about 10 minutes my time, 5 seconds your time. To be rightfully honest, it was actually about 5 minutes, maybe 6, not quite 10 minutes. I overestimated. Okay. Fucking mess down here, dude. Holy cow. I wonder what's leaking this time. Now, like always, I never have the right materials, so rather than having a piece of sandpaper to help grip the oil filter to pull it out, I'm gonna use a paper towel instead, because it should work just fine. Oh, come on now. Or if the paper towels ain't cutting it, get yourself a pair of real grippy gloves. That ought to work too. Or if that doesn't work, go on down to the store, get yourself a big old pair of oil filter pliers, kind of like this. Hopefully this will work. Wow, dude! That was real easy, holy cow. Never had a pair of these before. Highly recommend, dude, holy shit. One bite and turn, that's crazy. And it was stuck before. See if I can do this without getting too messy. Don't worry, folks, it's not hot. Car's been off for a while. There goes that. Then you take your newly lubricated oil filter and put it in for good measure. Seal it up nice and tight, hand tight, not tool tight. Then it's never gonna come off, even with good pliers. Take a dry paper towel, make sure it's on there as good as you can get it. I think it's on there. Once that's done, you come over here, grab your jack, grab the handle, twist it. There we go. Lowered the car down so I can put more oil in it so that it's level, and when I go to read it when it's hot, it doesn't read incorrectly. Now, just the right amount of luck, my wife took off with a Honda today, which means she took off with my only funnel, so I had to improvise. It is what it is. Gotta get creative sometimes. Only the finest sauce for my machine, as I would say. Hell yeah. Didn't even miss. Is this what they mean when they say a golden shower? Or am I just too far gone? Alright, just be safe. In case any of you were wondering, we're putting that full synthetic in here. We don't put none of that cheap shit in here. I tried that one time, and the Jeep did not like it. Neither did the Honda. Fucking smoked a whole lot. Aha. And just like that, it's below. Now I get to take the jack up the Jeep on all four corners, not at the same time, rotate the wheels because they need it because they're worn in the front and not so much in the rear. Now the way this works is if the internet did not lead me incorrectly, the fronts go to the rears go to the front, but the rears, they get crisscrossed when they come up front, so they're evenly displaced, I think. Damn. What the? No way! I quite literally broke my freaking socket wrench. Look at that. I don't know if I can see that. Holy shit, wow. Fixing these cars, always breaking stuff. Tools, parts, you name it. Oh my God. Bro, it's gonna break. I hear it, listen. It's gonna go. This one's about to break too if I don't stop. I believe that's broken. Wow. Check that out. You know, just when I thought I was out of ideas on what to fix on the cars, there's always something new, so that's okay. Who would have thought? Trying not to break everything today. There we go. There we go. About time we finally swap these around, man. Holy cow. There we go. Like butter. Surprise, surprise! I already kicked this one free. All right, now the last thing I have to do is the front. I have to switch the driver's side for the passenger side so they're evenly swapped because it's front wheel drive. And then we should be good with this wheel rotation. I think it looks a little better already, a little less worn down. Let's hurry up before it gets too dark. And just like that, the Jeep is all good, or at least somewhat. Got the oil changed, got the spark plugs changed, 3 of them that is. Got the wheels rotated. We even got a brand new wiper on the rear, as if we even need that. But now that the Jeep is all good and I am sweaty as hell, I'd say that about wraps it up for this project. And that's gonna wrap it up for this video. If you enjoyed watching me do some general maintenance on the Jeep, be sure to hit that like button. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss out on any of the great videos that we put up every week. It wouldn't be a cozy time video if something wasn't broken or misplaced, so. At least this time I only broke one thing and I didn't break like 20 different things. And as always, we thank you oh so much for watching. Be sure to stay tuned for next week's video.